Welcome back, guys. So yesterday on Instagram I asked you to ask me some weird, interesting, or just regular questions about tattoos or body modifications. I just had a feeling I had to do a Q&A, even though I think I have so many Q&As already. It's just always interesting to make them. It's always interesting to answer your questions, and I bet it's also interesting for you because you ask those questions to me. Yeah, I'm just going to open up my Instagram and see what you have been asking me since yesterday. And I got a lot of questions, gonna tell you that. Let's just start, okay? I'm a mess. First question, do you have any tattoos you regret and do you go back for touch-ups later on? No, I have no tattoo regrets whatsoever. I love all of my tattoos. They all remind me of some specific time in my life and they're all very precious to me. Do I go for touch-ups? Not specifically, no. I haven't went like intentionally for a touch-up. When we were doing my Halloween sleeve and like doing something over here, my artist kind of, oh no, he was like filling in the black gaps and he saw some kind of fallouts on my Wednesday Addams face, so he touched it up a little bit there, but that was just like in between and going with the process when he was coloring in the sleeve. So that was a little touch-up that I had, but I haven't gone to a touch-up like intentionally, as I said. Moving on to the next question. Are there any areas you would never get tattooed? A very good question. I haven't really thought about that. Right now, I'd like right off the bat, I would say my face, even though I love face tattoos, like not the SoundCloud rapper ones, like the ones that it looks like you forgot to wash your face after a party and someone just drew shit on your face. I like the artistic, beautiful face tattoo ones. Gonna show some examples here. If I would get a face tattoo, I don't think it would be directly on the face, but somewhere on the side of the face. Does that make any sense? I don't know. The worst tattoo you ever saw, design, quality, placement, something you thought it's a monster, I believe. Yeah, when I was making the 2 videos of reacting to bad tattoos, I think those are the whole bunch of bad tattoos, but I've seen also outside of those videos a couple pretty terrible ones, and there are so many bad tattoos that I don't think I can list the most worst one. I could just like throw some pictures up here, which I think are just terrifying for some laughs for you, you know, because those tattoos end up being just terrible and there's just nothing you can say about it. It's like so terrible, it's funny, you know? How do you deal with tattoos imperfections? Good question, actually. If I understood it right, it's when you get a tattoo, but it has some little hiccups here and there in the lines, like tattoos even by professional artists can sometimes have little hiccups, but in my opinion, no. I actually sometimes even love that the tattoo kind of has it's like not perfect, it's like not a printed thing like off of a magazine, and sometimes I even love when they have their imperfections. I am a perfectionist in some way, like in my work when I do my job and stuff like that, but in other aspects of life, I like that things sometimes are not perfect because it makes me more attached to them because I feel like they're actually real. Because when something is like perfect, I don't even know who came up with the term perfect. It's like it doesn't exist, you know? Next question. How do you book a tattoo appointment for your 18th birthday when you're not 18 yet? I don't think it's like illegal or hard to book a tattoo appointment before you're 18. Like you can book it like months ahead, and when you come in, then you're 18. You have to be 18 on the day when you're actually getting the tattoo. So I think if you call the tattoo studio, you don't even have to, at least, I don't know, here, maybe when you call tattoo studio somewhere else and they immediately ask for your age, is different. But if you would call the tattoo studio and tell them that you want an appointment like 5 months ahead, they would put you there. They would put that appointment 5 months ahead and you would be 18, you would get the tattoo. So it's that easy, actually. At least I think, because no one asked me how old I was when I was booking my appointment, and when I came on the day they were like, wait a minute, how old are you? If that helped you, I hope it did. Yeah. How will you look when you'll get old? Okay, well, this is kind of a meme question. Beautiful. wrinkly, beautiful, not gonna be bothered of my tattoos because I'm not gonna be bothered by my tattoos because I'm probably going to be worrying about how not to shit myself. Just saying. What's the nicest compliment you got about your tattoos? Good question. Don't know. I have gotten compliments and not really compliments about my tattoos, so I think the compliments that come from people that I don't expect are sometimes the nicest ones. When I went into a pharmacy, the pharmacist was like, "Oh my god, are those real?" Of course in my head I'm like, do they look fake? But no, she was like, they are so beautiful and stuff like that. And sometimes people who that could actually hate tattoos, like tattoos. Does that make any sense? Yeah, so sometimes it's just like surprising for me that people like that come forward and like, oh my god, I love your tattoos, and that's so heartwarming for me. What is your go-to solution for itching while healing the tattoo? Good question. Yeah, we all know the phase when the tattoo enters the itchy part and then it's just not pleasant at all whatsoever. So I don't know, I don't really have any solutions. I'm the person that can bear with it. Sometimes, especially for me, as I dry heal my tattoos, when they enter the itchy part, when they're itchy, I just put some cream on them because then it kind of calms the itchiness down for a while. But if I don't have any cream and I really want to itch it, I just kind of do this with my nails. I don't scratch it whatsoever. I just try to kind of satisfy myself by doing this, or just like a little bit patting my skin. It sounds weird, but sometimes it helps. Like if it's really bad, it can help. What do you plan on getting on your neck? I think I've mentioned this a couple of times, but since it's coming so soon, I'm gonna keep it a secret because like the design can change. I have a basic idea right now, and yeah, I think you just have to stay tuned because I bet a video on me getting my chest and neck tattoo is coming pretty soon, so. I have a half sleeve, but I don't really love the style anymore. Would you cover it up or laser it? Good question. I'm sorry that you don't like your tattoo anymore. It depends on what you have. If it is just lines or something not that heavy, you can always go over it, and a good tattooer can find its way around it and kind of create a design to kind of cover it up better. But if it's like a full-on colored-in sleeve, I would go on with the cover-ups. But sometimes if it's a very heavy tattoo and you can't really cover anything over it to make the tattoo under it kind of disappear, you have to do some laser sessions, and after that, when it's kind of a bit faded, then you can go over with a new tattoo. So that's what I would do. Will you ever have your eyeballs tattooed? Ooh, good question. Yeah, no. I love how people look when they have tattooed eyeballs. Some examples. I really like, Grace Neutral's tattooed eyeballs. I think it's very unique and not a lot of people have that. Definitely. No, I think I'm good with my eyes, but I appreciate the people that have them. I think it's beautiful in the way that people do these things and express themselves and do with their bodies whatever they can to feel closer to what they want to look like or feel to look like, you know? Do you think piercings should be considered as permanent? Yes, actually. I think this is coming from a video that Quicken talked about. I didn't see it fully, but I think some piercings should be considered as permanent. It kind of always depends on the person, because there are people that can have a piercing, walk around with it, take it out, and then it heals back and you don't really see any trace of the piercing. I think some piercings should be considered permanent because they leave a scar or a mark after you take it out or stop wearing it. Like if you stop wearing it, I don't know, not long after it's fresh, maybe it can still heal. I'm not an expert, but if you've worn like a piercing for years and then you take it out, it's just gonna leave the mark there. So I think they should be somewhat considered permanent, yeah. Do you ever feel more pressure to shave your legs or whatever because of your tattoos? We all have our own preferences, you know? If there are girls out there or men that like or don't like to shave, you know? You do you, boo, as I said. I don't feel the pressure. It's just like, I just love to be a naked mole rat, not skinny mole rat, naked mole rat, you know? For me, I just like the feeling of being smooth. I don't know, it's not that I don't like hair on other people, it's just like, For me personally, the feeling on myself, yeah. But I don't feel the pressure to shave. No, it's just like, it's just me. Also, sorry if this is too personal, but do you want your breasts tattooed? Yes, because I think it's the same as for my armpits. I just don't like weird blank spaces, because right now my weird blank space is like, I feel my shoulders and my arms are tattooed, and then there's this huge blank space on my chest, and it's just like kicking me off. I don't like it. It just feels weird. And if I'm gonna have this tattooed, I think I'm gonna want to go it all the way down to my breast, so it connects also with my stomach and sternum piece. And so it's not like, it just, also if you like wear a swimsuit or like a bikini, so it doesn't look weird from afar that I have like this skin break on my tits, you know? It's like, I don't know how to explain it, and I have never actually really seen it like that. It's just like my vision. I don't know why. If I know, I just want it all to be like covered. All of it. Next question, what do you think about matching tattoos? PS, love your channel. Thank you so much. Matching tattoos, I love that idea. It always depends. There can be matching tattoo ideas that I think are too mainstream or too unoriginal, so I'm not on that bandwagon. But in general, matching tattoos, go for it. I would want a matching tattoo with someone. Me and my dad almost got matching tattoos when we were in Barcelona. But I think we will get matching tattoos someday, you know? But yeah, matching tattoos, go for it. Mixing styles in one sleeve with a similar motif, illustrative, black work, and color traditional. This is a good kind of question. I think I will make a separate video about it, about like mixing styles of tattoos on your body. Have you experienced tattoo blowouts? Oh yes, darling, I have. Couple. I have on my knee. I'm gonna put a picture. So a tattoo blowout, for those of you who don't know, a tattoo blowout is when a needle with the ink goes a bit too deep or too roughly into your skin, and so the ink just kind of spreads beneath, you know? And sometimes it's very visible, sometimes it just looks like you have a little bruise because it's like there is a line, and then it's just like a darker shading around it, which looks like the line has a bit bled out. So I have a couple. I have one right here, which is common on bony areas. Blowouts are very common, and it's just, I'm not surprised about it. It's very small. I don't mind it at all. Next question, getting a sternum tattoo soon. I'm scared as F. And tips on how to deal with the pain. Of course, getting a tattoo in a very painful area, which a lot of people are talking about, that is a painful area, makes you more scared. But first of all, remind yourself how much you want that tattoo, and the pain is temporary. So, and you're gonna have the beautiful tattoo forever. Sometimes it's even better to prepare yourself for the worst and it ends up not being that bad, but you can never know, since if you don't know what your pain tolerance is like, you can never know. So one thing is that either you tell your tattoo artist about it beforehand, so either you or he prepares a numbing cream in case it is really bad and you can't stand it but you want to finish the tattoo. Numbing creams, if it's like a good numbing cream, works wonders. Have been there, done that. It's amazing. That, and of course prepare yourself mentally, physically for the tattoo. Eat, drink a lot of water, because sometimes these things can be crucial and the pain can increase just because you're dehydrated or not well fed. So there are all kinds of little things that go into that, and do it in small sessions if it's a bigger piece. Yeah, don't overexert yourself. Is that a word? Anyway, you know what I mean. What body mods are you planning to get? Good question. I don't know. I thought about scarification for a while, but then again, I was like, I'm not sure I can live with the ideas of someone peeling skin off of me. But still, I love how scarification looks, and maybe someday I'll get something small. But not right now. It's not like I'm actively thinking on something right now. If something comes across and I'm like, oh my god, I want that, I will get it. But not right now. Right now, I'm just focused on tattoos. So that's that. This was actually a very interesting video for me. I liked filming this. You actually asked me pretty good questions. Thank you, guys. If you want to ask me questions or be a part of these Q&As, follow me on Instagram right here. All the info about my videos is up there always. And yeah, so this is the end of the video. Thank you guys for participating in it. Let me know if you liked it. Leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!